Hey, my darlings, how you doing? It is Tuesday evening, and I'm jumping on tonight to talk to you all about respect. How do we get more of it? What is it? And how do we know that someone's disrespecting us? So if you're jumping on this video live, say hi. Let me know you're jumping on because we're friends, right? If you've been following me for a while, okay. In fact, I want you to. There's 3 comments I want you to put on this evening. If you've been following me for a while, say hi. We're friends now, right? So come and say hi to me. If you're brand new, if you've never caught a broadcast of mine before, if you've never watched a live video, I want you to put in the hashtag newbie into the comments. And if you're watching on replay, I want you to type in hashtag replay so I can go back and check your comments. So you're either going to say hi, or you're going to put hashtag newbie, or you're going to put hashtag replay. Hey, Emma Sweet Pea, how you doing? So I'm talking to you today about respect, and respect is so important. So important, because if people disrespect us, it makes us feel really bad about ourselves, right? If we feel that, hey Pam, if we feel that we're being disrespected, it makes us feel like this big. No matter how old we are, no matter how confident we are in ourselves, we all want to feel respected, because that shows that we have some kind of posture. And I don't mean in an egotistical way, but it just means that we have a place in the world and we're not made to feel little. Now, what is respect? Respect is when people treat you with dignity. Respect is when people are considerate of you. When people, they're not trying to manipulate you, they're not trying to belittle you, they're not trying to make you feel small or condescend to you. They're treating you as an equal, and they're treating you with kindness and politeness. That's very, very important. How so one of the questions, oh, I'm fine, thanks, Emma, good to see you. One of the things that I often get women, so a lot of times I'll coach women that are coming out of long-term relationships, or maybe they're or a marriage that's not worked out, and they're rebuilding their lives again. That's a lot of what I do, not all of it, but a lot of what I do. And one of the things that women will say to me is, but how do I know when I'm being disrespected? Like, how do I know when someone's like manipulating me or disrespecting me? And how do I know for sure that that's what's going on? Okay. So what I want you to pay attention to, sweetheart, every single time, is I want you to pay attention to how somebody makes you feel. Okay. We need to learn to trust our guts more. All right, really, really important. You need to learn to trust your gut. If somebody, when you're around them, makes you feel stupid, makes you feel ugly, makes you feel ridiculous, makes you feel like you're a child, do you know what I mean? If they're constantly undermining and belittling you and making you feel bad about yourself, hey, sweetheart, pay attention to that. That's disrespect. Okay, if you and if we're disrespected, it's worse than, in many ways, than not being liked. It's because it's fundamental to our character, okay, in life. Does that make sense? So pay attention to somebody, how they make you feel. If you're always anxious around them, if you always feel like they're, you feel like you're nothing in comparison to them, that they're always talking down to you, those are all signs of disrespect. Okay, and pay attention to that. And it can be friendships, work relationships, or romantic relationships, any of them. So pay attention to that, because how somebody makes you feel is your gut, is your instinct that's telling you the truth. It doesn't lie. All right, really, really important. So what is respect? How do you get more respect? Well, first and foremost, you need to, I know this is going to sound like, Kate, this is not the answer that I want, but first and foremost, getting other people to respect you starts with you, because we teach people how to treat us. But it gets even it's even a more sorry statement than that, because you have to learn to respect yourself first. Without respecting yourself, how the hell are you gonna, no, seriously, I'm not RuPaul, but how are you gonna get other people to respect you? You have to learn to respect your time, respect your body, respect your wishes, respect your needs. And one of the biggest signs that you know that you're not getting respect, or you're not being respectful of self, is if you spend all your time running around after everybody, if you spend all your time people pleasing, okay? And this is a big topic in next week's Frazzled to Fabulous. If you want to join in with us, I'd love to have you there. But if you spend all your time people pleasing and doing things for everybody else, and you get nothing back in return, Sweetheart, that is a sign that you're being disrespected. Okay. And the reality, I'm going to give you a huge reality check now. This is going to smack you in the face a little bit. But the reality is that the person who does everything for everybody else all the time and never considers themselves is the person that's respected the least. It shouldn't be, right? It should be that if I'm spending my time and love and energy doing beautiful things for other people, I'm going to be respected. Soz. The reality is that people view you as a doormat. They walk on you. They expect you to do everything. And they're shocked when you say no. They're like almost offended when you say no. But if people have to kind of apply for your time, if you're very careful about your time, I'm not talking about being a bit of a cowbag. I'm just talking about respecting your time and learning the word. And this is a really, really important word. No. And it's a full sentence. And it doesn't need justifying. Because sometimes, do you know what? You have to say no because you can't fit it in. Like one of my kids now was playing with wax melts in my room. And I had to say, sweetheart, I'm doing a live video. You're going to have to leave. Can I just, no. And it's not because I don't love her. I love her to pieces. But right now I need to do something for me, which is to do a live video for you guys, right? Do you see what I mean? And saying no is not a bad thing. Saying no is self-preservation. Saying no is boundaries. And that's a huge part of self-respect. No is a complete sentence. Emma's done my transformation program. She knows that one. No is a complete sentence. And it's a very important word to use. And it doesn't mean that you're being nasty. And it doesn't mean that you don't love them. And it doesn't mean that you're not being caring. And it doesn't mean that you're not a beautiful human. What it means is no. Because I can't, because I don't want to, because I have something else to do. But you don't have to justify it, okay? And boundaries are really, really important. You know, for me, for example, I have boundaries with my clients. Sorry, guys, but I do. You know, when I can answer the phone, because if I answer the phone all weekend and all evening, I would never switch off unless it's an emergency, and then I'm there. I have boundaries with my kids. This is my space. This is my time. This is what I need. Okay, I have boundaries with people that I work with. You know, don't do things for me last minute. You know, don't ask me to do things last minute. And I communicate very clearly now, okay, what I need people to do and when. And it's not, again, when you say things, when you respect yourself and you say things clearly and you say things fairly and you say things kindly without too much emotion, without being too hyped up, people listen. Okay, and you can communicate your wants, but how do you know what you want? You have to learn about yourself first. So self-respect is boundaries. You know, getting people to respect you is boundaries. Saying no, stop people pleasing. All right, set guidelines in place. Teach people how to communicate with you. Reinforce. I know it sounds ridiculous, but reinforce good behavior. When people treat you how you want to be treated, make sure you tell them that you appreciate it. It's all really good. Okay, but it starts with you first. It's learning to respect yourself first. Okay, so super important. All right, if you want to learn more about self-love and self-respect, join me for my free challenge next week. That's what we're talking about. We're talking about learning how to respect and love your body, your time, your letting go of control. This is all about self-love, self-respect, and I would love you to join us. Hopefully I've put the link inside the description of this video if I've done it right, and I'd love you to share it with other women. We're starting on Monday, guys. It's exciting. I'm not going to do another one until next year, so join in with this one, or it's going to be 2022. Okay, so I'd love you to be there. It's free. It's 5 days. It's amazing. Okay, it's called Frazzle to Fabulous. The link is in the comments. Make sure you sign up. And you know what, girls? Please, please, please share this video or share the challenge with other people. I would so appreciate it. It would really, really help me out. Okay, so don't forget, self-respect or respect from other people starts with self-respect. It's about learning to say no. It's about not people pleasing, and it's learning to set boundaries with people. Okay, and it's not being nasty. It's learning to value yourself, value your time, value your space, value your skill set even. Okay, I hope that helps, my darlings. Mwah. I will give you lots and lots of love. Hope you get in some good information from these videos, and I'm going to speak to you soon. Bye.